Visa has a huge new prediction for Dogecoin, for cryptocurrency, that could change everything and mean that a lot of people investing early in some of these altcoins may have a once in a lifetime opportunity to get rich, absolutely rich. That's fantastic. The lucky few who are investing early. A lot of us, we are looking at this as early investors, and that could be huge. Also, big updates with Elon Musk. Wells Fargo is in a bit of trouble. Their website crashing. A lot of people upset. That was trending today on Google searches because people are mad at Wells Fargo and other banks. With the stimulus checks, a ton of people searching on the website, and it crashed. So we have to roast Wells Fargo a little bit tonight. A ton to talk about. Some huge updates with Dogecoin, with Bitcoin, with Ethereum. A lot is happening right now in the cryptocurrency world as we're at the beginning of some huge stuff that's going to come very, very, very soon. It's exciting to be in the cryptocurrency space right now. Make sure if you're new that you click that subscribe button with the notifications on. The notifications being the very important part there, so I can keep you updated in real time with big updates on Ethereum, on Dogecoin, on Bitcoin, and on other cryptocurrencies. This is now the #1 fastest finance channel ever to go from 0 to 80,000 subscribers. And there's a reason why, because everyone's having fun. We're having a good time. We're sharing, we're liking. Speaking of liking, make sure you do that. Click the like button one time, tap it. Help this video get out to more people every time we do. It really, truly works. I love the rockets there. Someone just commented like 100 rockets. That is awesome. Is it roast time yet? Not yet. We do have a little bit of a roast coming tonight, though. We have to roast somebody. It's exciting. Oh, chat coming in as well from Jacob. Thank you for the chat, Jacob. That's awesome to see. Some good stuff coming in. Take a look at this. Dogecoin price prediction. Doge bulls can stay hopeful above these levels. Basically, this was their prediction. They didn't do a specific price prediction, but the XT Street is saying trend is bullish. They're very bullish right now on Dogecoin. Just thought I'd throw the article in there because it's pretty cool. Coinbase valuation soars to 68 billion. So close. Coinbase, you're 1 billion away. What's wrong? You almost had it. You almost had it, Coinbase. Come on. Come on. So close. But 68 billion, that's pretty dang high. Some people saying it could go as high as 100 billion by the end of the year. Also, Coinbase, if you decide to accept Dogecoin, you know what's going to happen? At the very least, I can promise you it'll go up to 69 billion. I can promise you that, Coinbase. At the very least, potentially way more. Why would you ignore one of the most popular and fastest growing cryptos on the entire internet in Dogecoin? Woot Doge to the moon! Glad I stayed up from Must I Work. Very glad to have stayed up to watch this glorious show as we talk about all the finance news of the day. This show, we love Dogecoin obviously, but we get into all of the other cryptocurrency news. We have fun, but at the same time, there's also some serious, good investing advice. I don't know if investing advice is the right word. Investing knowledge, investing stuff thrown in there. So it's a combination show, so much fun, hopefully, to watch. It gives you maybe something to watch right before you go to bed or in the morning. Sometimes we do a morning show too. Cryptocurrency inflows hit record high of 4.2 billion. Record high. Cryptocurrency continuing to go absolutely crazy. In terms of growth, we've seen the entire market cap of crypto go from around 1 trillion to now above 1.8 trillion. So massive, massive growth in the entire cryptocurrency space. Carrie Lee coming in with a big chat. Matt, let's do some roast beef sandwiches. That's right. We do have a roast beef sandwich to serve up tonight. Go to the deli, put the meat on top in between a couple of buns and serve it directly. Sometimes to Bill Gates, sometimes to Jeff Bezos. But tonight, the roast is going to a very, very special recipient that I'm very excited to roast because they deserve it. They deserve it. But Dogecoin price, you can see at 5.8 right now, almost at 6 cents. Let's get Dogecoin. Let's get Dogecoin a round of applause for staying strong around that 5, above 5 cents mark now. That's fantastic. Obviously 6 cents will be nice to see, but Dogecoin deserves a big round of applause right there. You can see basically, so this is the roast. It's time to get to the roast. Let me go ahead and pull up the roast music here real quick because we have to do a bit of a roast right now. It's time for the roast beef sandwich, a delicious serving with some ketchup on the side, maybe a little bit of fries, some salt on top. Saute it in the oven or wherever you want to saute it. I guess the oven will be a weird place to saute something, but if you want to, hey, why not? Go for it. You can saute. It's a free country. You can saute stuff wherever you want. Or if you don't live in a free country, then I'm sorry. I guess you can't saute stuff wherever you want. Maybe move to a free country. That's what you should do, maybe, because that's not good if you don't live in one. Yeah, there's that one dude in North Korea watching, like, come on, you had to say that, Matt. Sorry. I know North Korea, you don't have freedom. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to all the other people watching. Sorry, North Korean citizens who love my show. Kim Jong-un, if you're watching, My unsincerest apologies. My unsincerest apologies go directly to you. Welcome to Wenty G joined on silver. Welcome. Also, Matt ADA CB tomorrow. Should I buy now and then dump? Interesting. So ADA CB tomorrow. Coinbase being added to Coinbase tomorrow. That's huge. Buy and then dump. Keep in mind, Dragonassa, he said, should I buy and dump? The truth is that most people are smart enough to actually go ahead of time. So a lot of people who are going to invest in Cardano already invested in it. So will we see a massive spike after being added to Coinbase? I think we could actually see a bit of a drop after being added to Coinbase because a lot of that spikeage already happened. Everyone anticipates it early. So if you try to actually participate in an expected spike, it's almost never going to work because expected spikes don't normally work. Everyone anticipates them and then they don't work. 420 coming in from Happy Owl. I love that. I got some of that NFT coin. You were scooping NFT org. Nice. Scoping out. Yes, we were checking that out. But it's time. Let's go ahead and get to the roast of the night. The first roast. We may do a couple more roasts tonight, but this is the one I'm excited about doing. Let me go ahead and pull up the roast music here. The roast music, of course, very much needed. You can't have a good roast without some good roast music. That's not the roast. Wait a sec. That's not the roast music. We need the roast music. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Wells Fargo site crashes as customers try to see if they've received stimulus checks. A bunch of people looking for their stimmies, but Wells Fargo can't get their act together. Their site is crashing. They need some nerds to help get their site better. Maybe one of us will sign up. I can do it maybe. Who knows? I don't have much coding experience, but they need someone who does to get this fixed, to get it set up. Wells Fargo site crashes as customers try to see. That's right, Wells Fargo, not exactly coming in clutch. They have been messing up a little bit lately. Do you guys remember that big Wells Fargo scandal not that long ago where the employees were taking money from the customers by getting them to sign up for accounts without their knowledge? Yeah, that wasn't so good, was it? That was not so good. Have you checked out BTT Coin? I have checked out BitTorrent. BitTorrent is one of the cryptocurrencies that I've been keeping my eye on lately. A lot of people have been talking about it in the chat, and the more people are talking about something, the higher the chances that it's going to go up. So that's huge. That does mean something, and yes, I think we could absolutely see some big moves from BitTorrent coming very shortly here. I like BitTorrent a lot. Maybe we'll probably pull up BitTorrent at some point in the show and look at the chart right now and see what it's doing. JP Morgan Chase and Wells Fargo face customer anger. JP Morgan and JP Morgan Chase also facing a little bit of criticism for the same thing. They need to get their act together, apparently. Take a look at this. Cloudflare stock is making some absolute moves. One thing I've been doing, I've been finding one stock to buy one share of my plan, so then I can build up a really unbelievably diverse portfolio of stocks. So every single day I find one or two stocks, sometimes a little bit more depending on the price of the stock, to be investing in. I think that's going to pay off big. But this is the big night, the one I've been really excited about, and it's huge. It has big ramifications, big implications for the entire cryptocurrency space. This is one of the biggest stories I've ever covered on the channel here. Take a look. Visa anticipates cryptocurrency becoming, quote, extremely mainstream, working to allow Bitcoin 70 million stores. 70 million stores. Keep in mind, why is this so big? We love talking about Dogecoin and other altcoins here. So why is this so big with Bitcoin? With that happening, whenever Bitcoin is implemented in payment systems across the globe, and that's not long after that we're going to see most likely altcoins implemented as well. Dogecoin could potentially be put in all 70 million stores as well through Visa. So this is huge. And this, I think, is such a positive sign for cryptocurrency as a whole. And it means this channel is likely going to be going to the moon. It means a lot of other cryptocurrency channels are likely going to be going to the moon. A lot of altcoins going to the moon. So we're at the beginning of something huge. And that's why we have an opportunity right now. All of us who are here early have an opportunity to potentially get rich. That's what we want to do, right? That's fantastic. It would be great to make a lot of money. Also do some fun, cool things as well. But that's I mean, you can't really beat that. Visa anticipates cryptocurrency becoming extremely mainstream. It's hard to beat. Take a look at this as well. Investors want crypto, but few companies help advisors offer it. So right now there's way more of a demand than can be met when it comes to cryptocurrency. That's why if you can actually find ways to invest in crypto before the pack, before everyone else, that's where the opportunities are. But this is a cool chart that I found. Take a look. So these are the reason why financial advisors are, quote, attracted to crypto. Low, uncorrelated return with other asset classes. Basically, what that means is If you invest in stocks and you invest in cryptocurrency, there's not that much correlated return. So it's diversifying. It's protecting yourself against risk. It's hedging against inflation. There's a lot of huge benefits when it comes to cryptocurrency, especially in coordination and correlation with other investments. High potential returns is only 38%. So that's not even that big of a percent of the reason why financial advisors love it. Even though it's obviously a big, important thing. That's not even the biggest reason. It is the second biggest reason though. Something new to offer clients is 28%. Then you see clients are asking for it is 27%. And inflation hedging is 25 and 9. Other is 9 and 7. So there's the biggest reasons. I think, in my opinion, high potential returns and inflation hedging should be two of the biggest reasons. I don't think uncorrelated return with other investments should be are a much bigger reason, because there is actually some correlation, in my opinion, between cryptocurrency and other investments. I think there's more correlation than people even want to admit. That said, that correlation could eventually break in the future. So I do get what they're saying. Right now, there's a lot of correlation. In the future, that correlation is likely going to be significantly less. So maybe they're just anticipating the future. Maybe that's why they're saying that. Why Berkshire Hathaway is a retiree's dream stock. Berkshire Hathaway dream stock because it has a lot of the biggest companies involved with it. Apple, Bank of America, Coca-Cola, American Express. Normally pretty consistent returns. Verizon Communications. Warren Buffett, he does not know hardly anything about cryptocurrency, similar to Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos. They don't get it. They don't understand. A little bit of a roast there on Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates because they don't get it. Neither does Warren Buffett. But when it comes to stocks, Warren does know his stuff. And that's why Berkshire Hathaway, if you're looking to retire on a stock, that could potentially be one you want to keep your eye on. If you're already retired, maybe you want to put a little bit of money into if you're already retired, it's a little bit different because it's hard to see big growth if you're already retired, but it's definitely something to consider. To limit cryptocurrency mining, we will not be blocking any workload. That's fantastic. AMD, of course, NVIDIA there when it comes to this, so shout out to AMD. NVIDIA, get roasted. Even though NVIDIA, we're on to NVIDIA. They released their computer and then they put originally limits on it that said you couldn't mine cryptocurrency, and then they changed that. So, is it? Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, hopefully that fixed it. We shall see. We shall find out. But Visa CEO reveals Bitcoin and cryptocurrency plans. Big plans with Visa, integrating cryptocurrency into it. That's what we want to see. It'll be fantastic, obviously, and it could be coming very, very, very shortly here. Not long away are we going to likely see it happening, which is going to be fantastic. Integration there, that's what we want. Take a look at this. You can see. So the CEO of Coinbase now looking at more charity options when it comes to cryptocurrency, continuing to push that. But now the CEO of Coinbase needs to be adding Dogecoin on there. Speaking of Dogecoin, I have something kind of cool, a package to open. Take a look at this. So I want to be opening this right here live. You don't know what it is, and you're not going to know until a few minutes from now, until after we open it, and then you'll see. What is in it? What is in the package? Alright, so I don't know if you guys have seen this yet, but this is pretty dang awesome. So it's a coin I figured it would actually be easier to just get one of the ones that's already open. But so it's a coin, right, that has a face on it. So you can get a cryptocurrency, and this isn't a sponsorship, at least not yet. Maybe at some point it will be in the future. But someone just sent me these, the person who runs it. So basically, it just looks like a normal coin. Then you put light behind it, and all of a sudden you can actually see my face in this one. Isn't that awesome? How cool is that? And we have one of Elon Musk. We have one of just a normal Dogecoin. So I just thought that was cool. I wanted to show you guys. Someone sent me this just for fun, and I think it's fantastic. I'm a huge fan. What the heck? Huh. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Oh. Man, playing with the lighting a little bit, aren't we? Playing with the lighting a little bit. There we go, back to normal. I didn't realize the iPad would have that much of an effect on the camera lens. That's pretty funny. Yeah, the iPad was so bright that it took all of the camera. Oh my gosh. Oh no. It took all of the camera's power just to focus on the iPad, so it made the entire rest of the screen dark. That was funny. You can see here. Miami-based JAG Insurance issues first policy using cryptocurrency. Now, Miami JAG making some moves when it comes to crypto. Make sure to integrate Dogecoin in there as well if you want to be getting more people. Run Bill Gates is there with drones. Oh no, Bill Gates is here with drones. That's why we had the signal for a sec that was messing up. It's Bill Gates. He's up to no good right now. Bill, what you doing? Do you have the drones outside my house messing up the signal? I think we figured it out. There we go. It's all Bill Gates. He's doing this. That's why we need everyone to be watching the videos all the way through and subscribing, so that one day I can afford my drone-proof house that has unlimited Wi-Fi that cannot be restricted by Bill Gates' drones. It needs to be drone-proof. What's a numerical percentage that Doge will moon? Honestly, if it goes up 1,000%, I don't think you could deny that will be mooning. If it goes up even a few 100%, that's pretty dang amazing. And I think it's definitely something that could happen relatively soon here, as long as we see some of these big important factors coming into place and falling into place. Matt, look at what MDT right now. It's up 50%. MDT. Let me take a look at that. MDT. What is MDT doing? Is it about to go to the moon? We will take a look at MDT right now. Interesting. Is it this can't be the one you're talking about. Well, that can't be it. Is it a crypto? I imagine you're talking about crypto, but I've never heard of this one before. Oh, here it is. MDT market cap measurable data token, ranked number 411. So this one is a little boy, only 411 rank, market cap of 75 million. But look at that. It had a massive spike when at first right there. Look at how big that spike was. All the way up to around, what is that, 80 cents? And now it's currently at a price of 10 cents. But it's up big recently. This one, excuse me. That was Bill Gates' fault too. That was all Bill Gates' fault. He's making that happen. So this, oh my gosh, though, when this went up to 80 cents, now it's at 11 cents now. Has a pretty dang cool name, measurable data token. Sounds official. Sounds fancy. So who knows? Maybe we could. No, is it? I don't know why. That's weird. It wasn't doing that before. I'm not sure what the deal is. Huh. Hopefully. I think that should be good, right? I don't know what's going on, but some measurable data token. In my opinion, the chart looks fantastic on it. That looks absolutely great. I love it. Measurable data token right there. You can see what it's been doing. You know what we could probably do? I bet if we move the bitrate down a bit, that would actually help with that. I bet. You know what? For my next stream, I'll move the bitrate down just a little bit, and I think that what that will do is it'll actually make it. Maybe I can just fix it really quick right now. Okay, so it should be good now. We'll see. We'll see if it works now. I changed the bit rate, so we should be good to go. The BitTorrent rate, but the BitTorrent rate, not really, but that'll be a good way to describe it, I guess. The BitTorrent rate, we gotta make sure it's better. We gotta make sure it is working well. Of course, some more big stories right here. Take a look at this. This is how much investing $1,000 into Royal Caribbean will be worth today. And I already saw it's $2,700. So this is an example right here. When there's a stock that's artificially low, or even a cryptocurrency that's artificially low, that could be a huge buying opportunity. It's time to hop in with the bags of cash and throw it directly at it potentially and make some bank walking away. That's what you may want to consider, because everyone, when the fear levels are high, the stock levels are low. When the fear levels go away, the stock levels go back up. It works just like clockwork. Morgan Stanley becomes the first big US bank to offer its wealthy clients access to Bitcoin funds. That's huge, because it's only a matter of time before we see Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, Cardano, other cryptocurrencies in a package. It's going to be a full cryptocurrency package with between 10 and 15 cryptocurrencies that you can buy as part of your investment portfolio. That's going to be coming. It's only a matter of time. No one else on YouTube, no one else on the internet I've seen saying this before. It is a prediction I'm making based on what I know is likely coming. I'm telling you, when it happens, come back here and comment, Matt, you were right. You called it. You absolutely called it. You destroyed an absolute college, a complete and total college. Well, you know what I can do? Okay, so someone said, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Shiba Inu coin, and is it legit? Let's see what Shiba Inu coin's doing right now. Shiba Inu coin, is it going to the moon? Are we seeing some big stuff happening right now with Shiba Inu coin? Let's take a look, and then we'll go back to some of those big stories of the day. Bill's fault for sure. Yes, it is. And drink some water, Matt. Good point. Good point. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta stay hydrated. Some H2O. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking about. Some nice, delicious water. You can't go wrong with great H2O. You gotta have it. You gotta consume it, or else you will perish. And no one wants to perish. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna put the bitrate at 5,000. We'll see. That should be perfect. Let me know. Let me know how good the bitrate is, because we're experimenting with some higher quality here and just seeing what it does. Big Bill's fault for sure is an accurate quote there. But let me go and pull up Shiba Inu coin. Shiba Inu coin, is it going to go to the moon? I hope so. That would be great. Then we'd have two coins to talk about here on the channel. Instead of just well, we already have a lot of coins to talk about, but we'd have even more coins now. We'd have Shiba Inu coin and to include there in that loop, the Shiba Inu, the best dog of all time, the greatest dog. It's not even close. Yeah, that's where I'm talking to you, pit bulls. I'm talking to you, other types of dogs, except for my type of dog, which is I have a golden doodle. So golden doodles and Shiba Inus are of course number one. It's official. Matt already said it. It can't be changed now. For the Final Stand community, it's official. I'm sorry. I know a lot of you have other kinds of dogs. Maybe you have a black lab, but it's over now. It's over. We already decided. Unfortunately, but bids for Elon Musk's crypto theme passed 1 million. But I think at some point Elon Musk will actually sell or he will sell an NFT for Dogecoin. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if that's coming. Even though that happened with that one, I wouldn't be surprised if it is coming soon. Meaning he canceled with that one. It's over. He canceled it. All right, let me. Okay, someone said, like watching a Godzilla movie, audio doesn't sync. Matt is Dogezilla. Love you, buddy. Oh, so he said audio doesn't sync. Let me go ahead and move that real quick. Yeah, I think because I've been experimenting with the bitrate a bit. I think probably 2,500 is the best bitrate to go with right now. So we'll just do 25 and we'll see what that does, because that should work. I just set it on 25. We should be good now. It's at 25. If we have to change it, we will, but I don't think we will. Like watching a. He said, "Love you, buddy," as well. Coming in the comments from Space Ranger. I love it. Any thoughts on Tron? We'll look at Tron in a sec here too, but let me go ahead and pull up Shiba Inu coin. Has it gone back down yet, or has it continued going up? Because we saw a massive spike from Shiba Inu coin. It was going to the moon, right? Shiba Inu coin going up there with Dogecoin. It wants to be like its dad, Dogecoin. Shiba Inu coin wants to grow up and get big, just like its father, Shiba Inu coin. That's an important thing to put, because if you just type in Shiba Inu, it'll come up with dog pictures. We don't want that. Well, I guess we do want that, don't we? But we don't. That's not what we want right now. We want that another time. Let me go ahead and pull it up here. Coin market cap, Shiba Inu coin currently. Yes, it has gone back down some. So it went up and then it came back down a little bit. Still overall though, really dang high. It's such a tiny market cap cryptocurrency. Rank number 2,400. It's so tiny, not available to most people. So, I mean, I don't love it or hate it, but because it's so small, I mean, if you put $100 in, you're not risking that much. And if it goes up a ton, then that would be amazing. Someone said, Must I Work says, you're sounding good now. That's great. That is fantastic. Sounding good now. That's what we want. We want to sound fantastic. We want to prove to Bill Gates that we can keep roasting him and that his drones are not going to, they're not going to work. His drones can't defeat us. He can try as hard as he wants, but it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen, Bill. Now, of course, I say that, then next time I'll just send a bigger drone. So we still have to worry. We still have to worry. Crypto. Oh, there we go. Tron and crypto. Let's pull up Tron. Is Tron making some moves? 5.3 now, so it's at around the same. This is very similar to where Dogecoin is right now. So the market cap 3 billion, 3.8 billion. Dogecoin right now around 7 billion. So a little bit less, about half as much. Still pretty dang close. Currently at a price of 5 cents, which is also relatively close to Dogecoin there. I think Tron could definitely make some moves. You can see in the past year, what it's done is gone up a lot, like a lot of the other cryptos. But this one seems to be a little bit more steady growth compared to a lot of other cryptos, which were only the big spikes recently. And then relatively flat. This one's been going up pretty much all year. So that definitely shows signs of more growth going forward. Tron is one I'm looking at. Not one of my 5 favorite cryptos, but I definitely think Tron is cool. It's a good crypto. There's no doubt about that. There's no question about that. So Motley Fool put out an article, have $1,000. They're saying Cloudflare is one you should consider looking at, as well as Pacific Biosciences of California. Very, very specific name, but I went ahead and pulled that up. Currently at $34. In the past 5 years, it seems to have spiked a lot recently. Pacific Biosciences of California. California! 3 hours behind us. You need to catch up, California. What's wrong with you? You're 3 hours behind. We're way ahead of you. But there we go. That's what the chart looks like. That's definitely... So the 2 stocks I'm going to be investing in today are most likely going to be Cloudflare as well as Pacific Biosciences. I'm going to buy 1 share of each. My plan, of course, if you have not heard yet, is to be buying 1 to 2 shares of stock every single day of 2 stocks that I like, so then my portfolio will be unbelievably diversified with literally hundreds of different stocks by the end of the year. And so with that, it'll protect me against risks and also potentially have major upside too. I think it's a pretty good idea. And I'm also going to be, I'm going to be letting you know a lot of stuff I'm doing. So if you are looking to potentially make some gains, maybe you can follow along to some degree if you would like to. Obviously not financial advice, but it's up to you. There's the information. So GE stock on the rise because people have been they've been paying down the debts. That is cool to see. Also, the Dow is set to extend the Fed rally with futures up 100 points, continuing to look strong. Part of that is because of inflation. Makes each stock technically look like it's worth more as long as there's not a collapse. So it's kind of a weird trick. If each dollar is worth less, then technically each stock is worth more, right? So that's one of the reasons you see this big growth with stock. That's funny. He says he has a little something. Is that a roll of coins in your pocket? You'll just read his comment and you'll see what it says. I'm sure YouTube wouldn't allow me to say that. They would restrict my live if I talked about that. I don't know why. It's weird, YouTube. Let us say whatever the heck we want. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. So someone just commented a bunch of blue. What is that? Blue somethings. I don't know. It looks like they're shining. That's really cool. They are shining. Also, shout out as well. What is Dogecoin from FX Empire? Continuing, they said some positive things in there. So shout out to FX Empire. Volkswagen becoming a big competitor. Germany's most valuable company when it comes to the entire electric vehicle race. It's Germany's lead runner. For that, we obviously have Tesla in the USA, but for Germany, they are making some moves. Tesla stock right now at 701. It's been relatively steady at around 700. It went down a little bit, then went up a little bit, then went down a little bit, then went up a little bit. But overall, around that 700 mark, it's staying steady, which is great because we want to see Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend. Let's go and look at a couple of Elon's tweets right now. Let's take a look at the guy's tweets because he's been saying some cool stuff, some big things coming in. What are your thoughts on Hodge Finance and SafeMoon? Hodge Finance, I think I like SafeMoon more than Hodge Finance, but I do think Hodge Finance has potential. Let's go and pull those up real quick, and then we'll go to Elon's tweets. Hodge Finance. Let's see. Let's get an update on it. Let's see how it's been doing. And keep in mind, all the people talking about it, we know that's a positive sign because when there's a lot of talk about currency, people talk a lot about Hodge Finance, about BitTorrent, and also about some people are talking about Shiba Inu, but I guess we're kind of a little bit biased here at this community, right? But SafeMoon, Hodge Finance, and BitTorrent are three of the most talked about cryptos here on social media. So because of that, all of that together actually does mean something. It doesn't just mean nothing. But there's Hodge Finance right here. Take a look at that. Hodge Finance went all the way up to 8 right there, then all the way back down, and that's 0.00008. So still really, really tiny. Hodge Finance currently ranked number 2,300, so very, very small. It's not a big crypto. But if you're investing a little bit into Hodge and Shiba Inu, if you have the ability to do that, a lot of people don't, then you could be making some big money potentially down the line because they're so small. Looking at the chart almost means nothing. It almost means nothing. If they go crazy, then they go crazy. Doge is our favorite, but love ADA. ADA news, both ADA news. We have seen some big stuff from ADA. We know it's about to be added on Coinbase. I personally am not sure if that will cause a spike, but it potentially could. Blue Hair Dave coming in with a chat. Thoughts on the most handsome middle-aged Dogecoin live streamer? Oh, that's a good question. The thoughts on the most handsome middle-aged Dogecoin live streamer? Let me think about that for a sec. Who would that be? Who would that be? Yes, blue hair Dave. I guess it's blue hair Dave, isn't it? I guess it's blue hair Dave. But that's a good chat coming in there. That's funny. Jeff says, Matt, can you go over and give away again? Oh, I see. Can you go over and give? So it's not a giveaway. It's not a giveaway. It's a competition. But there is a Doge competition. Yes, I'll go over that real quick. So we had one person post that they got merch from Poisonous Pinups with Doge, but I didn't know what the rewards were. Okay, right. So basically, we're doing. Someone sent me. I'll go and pull it up real quick so you can see exactly who it is. Let me go and pull this up on my phone. I'll show you. This is big. If you want to participate, you're welcome to do so. It's a lot of fun. You may have already seen in my last video that I posted, but I will pull it up. So Dave Barger. Or I'm sorry, Dave Barger. Right? I knew that. Dave Barger. His last name is pronounced Barger. Dave Barger. Basically, he joined the top level Patreon to support, and he also wanted to give away 10,000 or do a competition with 10,000 Dogecoin for whoever can make the best Dogecoin purchase. And the way it works is, so the winner gets 6,000 Dogecoin. Then the top 5, the other 4 of those will each get 1,000 Doge. So that's just the way it is. And then also we'll do a Twitter poll to decide who the winner is. So it's not, I'll pick the 5 best ones. Then the Twitter poll is going to be what ends up deciding the actual winner there. So it's not up to me, it's up to the people. And so if you want to enter, all you gotta do is buy something cool with cryptocurrency and then enter it in the Twitter, and then tag at MattWallace88 on Twitter, so then I'll see it, hopefully, and if I don't see it, make sure you can also tag MattWallace777 on Instagram, so either MattWallace88 on Twitter or MattWallace777 on Instagram. Tag that, post it, try to post a picture if you can, because that's good, and then we'll decide the winner pretty soon here. I don't know, we haven't picked a date yet to decide the winner, but it'll happen once we get enough entries, then that's when it will happen, so... And there we go. So yeah, that is it. Jeff from Poisonous Pinups, a magazine. Also, they have a couple of other things on their website. So some pretty cool stuff, I think. GME stock staying up around 200. How is it doing that? It's cool to see. GME stock, we know the market cap is around 20, I think it's around 14 billion actually now. It went up to 20 billion approximately when it was at 300. Now it's at around 14 billion. So keep in mind, the market cap of GME is only twice as big as Dogecoin, even though the prices are obviously extremely different. So don't be fooled by the price. It's two very different things. Glad to join your, Must I Work says, glad to join the Discord. Such intel, much well, great advice. Having fun in the Discord. A lot of really smart people in there making the Discord what it is. It's a combination of all the people in there that makes the Discord the Discord. It wouldn't be the Discord without the people in it. So GME stock, I would love to see it continue to go up. AMC stock, 1356. So it's making some moves too with AMC. A bunch of sunflowers coming in. I love it. From Beast Graham. That's pretty cool. Also a member, so it's easier for me to see your chats. Sinworld, I called it. We are on absolute fire right now. That's amazing. Sinworld stock, I've been telling people about it since it was at 103, now up to 165. Easy for pretty much everyone to buy if you have a Fidelity Investments account. Relatively easy to buy. 165. I bought a decent amount of shares and I've been making a bank on them. So hopefully you've been making some money as well. Because look at how much it's already gone up. I think it still has room as well. Must I Work says, I have a toddler hodler, just like Elon Musk. Elon Musk posting his girlfriend, Grimes, just posted a video today with little cute XAI-12, and he made a little loop, and then he looked back up at Grimes and smiled after playing the loop. So it was one of the cutest videos you could possibly imagine. Grimes posted on her Instagram, and then I posted on Twitter just for fun. Of course, we know X, he's a toddler hodler. He has some Doge in his account. Maybe one day X will be rich like his father. Of course, I mean, when your dad's Elon Musk, it's kind of hard not to be rich, right? It's kind of hard not to be rich. So he's making some absolute moves. You can see here, Elon Musk shows off the shiny SpaceX Starship. Beautiful. Stunning. Look at that. It has a big American flag on it. I think under the American flag, they should have also a big giant Dogecoin. They need both. They need a Dogecoin and an American flag on there just for fun. You can see, so that is a human being in comparison to the rocket. Basically, what SpaceX is doing is they're launching massive rockets up into the air and then landing them. They're launching skyscrapers. That's like looking at a massive building being propelled into the air somehow, then landing on its own. How tiny the human is compared to the actual rocket, and the rockets even get bigger than that, which is what's so insane about it. That's not even the biggest one. But Sinworld, I think, could be the next GameStop stock, potentially. It has room to go up still, in my opinion. But this is one of the only channels that you've heard about Sinworld stock. Not a lot of people are talking about it. So hopefully you made some money from that. And if you're still holding on, hopefully you will keep going to the moon. You can see here, Ethereum adds front-running software to help miners offset EIP 1559 revenue losses. So the Ethereum, the developers are working on a few things to help out with that. Obviously, they don't want to make either the developers don't want to make the miners upset, and they don't want to make the people who own Ethereum upset either. So they have to walk the line a little bit there. Be careful. Make sure also, if you're watching me for the first time, if you do hit that notification bell, it'll let me keep you updated on a lot of the big news in the finance world with Elon Musk, with Dogecoin, with Starlink stock, with all the things that are going on. Definitely notification bell, extremely important, because a lot of cool things, a lot of beautiful things can come from that. Also, we have Vernon Dozier just joined at the Crypto of the Week level. The Crypto of the Week level on the members, basically it's the same thing as the Patreon. You get access to all the same stuff. So that's pretty dang cool. I thought, hey, how's that fair if we have the Patreon and the crypto and the members, if it's the same, but then one gets this, one gets, so it's now both get both. So now you can access the Crypto of the Week, you can access the videos, everything on the High Enough Patreon, and also High Enough members level. So all of them, it's now both, which a lot of people are really happy about that. Hopefully you are happy about that as well. Ethereum. I like Ethereum. I'm currently still holding close to $10,000 of Ethereum because I think it has potential to potentially pass Bitcoin when it comes to market cap. Must I Work says, hold for your children, hodl for your children, hodl for the little ones. When they grow up, you want them to be able to be driving Lambos and Teslas, not, I guess what's a bad car? I don't know. What's not used Honda Civics? You want them to drive Teslas and Lambos, not used Honda Civics. There we go. That's the way it is. Sorry, Honda Civics. Honda Civics, if you want it to be a better car, then you could have made maybe a cooler design, perhaps. So this, I said the other night on my show, I said I'm pretty dang sure that Nvidia, what they were actually doing is just releasing it on purpose. Now you can see Ethereum mining Nvidia. This article I found from 3 days ago. AMD Radeon RX 6700 alleged Ethereum crypto mining hash rate revealed. So basically, there are already articles coming out before their alleged accidental release, which I think they did just to actually help people with Ethereum mining. So overall, it's kind of a good thing, I guess. But they kind of were walking the line. They wanted to pretend like they were going to be helping the environment or whatever. Even though, I mean, obviously we all like clean air, right? But clearly, Nvidia, they were just trying to walk the line there. I think they did a good job with it, honestly. But we called them out a little bit because they can't fool us. They can't fool us. But this article coming out, Ethereum crypto mining hash rate revealed. So already people talking about the mining hash rate, even though they were going to be actually limiting it, supposedly on it. So why would the articles like this be coming out? Obviously, it seems like something that was planned. I'm not buying it, Nvidia. 3 chip stocks that could potentially about to benefit from a crypto mining boom. So these are chip stocks that could go up because of the mining, because of people in the crypto space, because crypto, we saw Visa saying that cryptocurrency is going to become, quote, extremely mainstream, not kind of mainstream, not partially mainstream, extremely mainstream, which will be huge. Huge news for all of us who are currently investing in it. Intel, you can see Intel is one of them, then Nvidia is one of them, and also the other one was AMD, and I pulled this up. So Intel stock currently at $65 in the last 5 years, relatively steady increases from that's Intel. I think Intel could be one of the best options for this right now. Nvidia stock has already spiked so much. Intel looks like it's still toward the bottom and could spike a lot. Intel stock, I'm really keen and optimistic about Intel because of cryptocurrency. AMD, I don't know if it has as much potential right now as Intel, but still some good stuff coming in from AMD. You can see there's a chart, steady gains over the last 5 years. And also with the Nvidia stock now, I don't know, because it's gone up so much. I think some of that may be a little bit too high right now. So I'm not as optimistic about Nvidia stock, but all these could potentially have some moves to be made. Now the real question is, why does Matt not accept Dogecoin as payment? I actually do accept Dogecoin as payment. If you want, I put my Dogecoin address in my descriptions. So if you want to do something with me with Dogecoin, you're welcome to. You can actually send a message through a lot of Dogecoin and a lot of platforms, a lot of brokers. You can send a message. So if you want to send me a message, you're welcome to go check out my Dogecoin link down there, my Dogecoin address. And if you want to send me a message from Dogecoin, that could be fun. I mean, I do accept it. I do absolutely accept it. Of course I do. How could I not? How could I not? 533.65 is one that I think it has room to go up a lot. But this is just such a huge story right here, with Visa anticipating cryptocurrency becoming extremely mainstream. That's one of the biggest stories that it may not get a ton of attention because it's not flashy, but that is such a huge story. A lot of people aren't even going to understand the potential of it. We will, right? But a lot of other people who aren't in the cryptocurrency space, who know nothing about it, who aren't subscribed to this channel with notifications on, are not going to know what that means. They're not going to know. Let's go ahead and check Elon Musk, because he's been saying a lot of cool stuff lately. SN11 almost ready to fly. Not long. Someone said, Mina says, Matt, what are your thoughts on Sia Coin? I'll go ahead and pull, let me look at Elon Musk's tweets first, and then we'll pull up Sia Coin. So SN11, I'm very excited about SN11. We saw SN10. Look, it looked like not just a rocket, it looked like CGI. The way it landed, the way it kind of swayed back and forth. I felt like I was watching a 1920s black and white movie in color, because it looked like the bad guy was driving his rocket ship. It was just so trippy. It didn't feel real to watch it. I've watched that probably 100 times. I still can't figure out how it's possible. How can they have a rocket that big just land like that? Also, this is the Germany the Tesla Center. It looks like a SpaceX thing. It looks like the future HQ of SpaceX. A new video of NASA of Mars was released. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen it yet. It has the wind on there. The first video I saw of Mars with the sound, it sounded really weird. It was this high-pitched noise. This one, though, it's just wind. So I don't know. I think there was some interference on the first one. This one, it just sounded like kind of loud wind. So I was worried. The astronauts, when they're actually on a Mars colony, I was worried that what if they have to deal with this really loud sound and can't sleep or anything. So obviously that would be concerning. That wouldn't be good. But with this new video coming out, it makes me less worried about that. I don't know why I will be so worried, because I'm sure NASA could figure something out. But still, though, it's reassuring that for the future of a Mars colony, to know that the sound isn't as bad. So if you're wondering the same thing, there we go. Also, Elon Musk said that's our goal, a full stack flight in July. That's not even that long from now, a full stack flight. And I said Elon Musk's goals are humanity's goals, which is true. He is just the man making it happen, the man with a mission, the man with 180 bill in the bank, or in stock mostly. But prediction on BTT. So I'll look at BTT as well as Sia Coin. BTT is definitely one I have my eye on. I've been telling people for a while on the channel. I like that. But Sia Coin Crypto. Sia Coin Crypto has room to go up a lot. You can see right there, Sia Coin currently at 0.019. You can see what it's been doing over the last year. So a ton of spikeage from Sia Coin. Currently, Sia Coin has a market cap of 918 million. And I wouldn't be surprised at all to see Sia Coin reach a 3 billion market cap. That would not surprise me at all, meaning tripling from where it is now. I think it will take months for that to happen, but it would not surprise me for that to happen with Sia Coin, because Sia Coin, it has good speeds. It has overall a pretty good structure around it. It's available to a lot more than, say, Hodge Finance or, say, Shiba Inu coin. It's way more available than those, which is a big plus for it, a huge plus for it. Let me go ahead and pull up as well BTT Crypto, because BTT Crypto, it could be about to go off. I really think it could. And keep in mind, a lot of cryptos, if you have a diversified cryptocurrency portfolio, we just saw Visa, they said that crypto is going to be extremely mainstream soon. So if you just have a wide, diversified portfolio of cryptocurrencies, you pick maybe 9 or 10 and you put your money into those, that could potentially be a smart bet moving forward to consider doing something along those lines. Obviously, you don't have access to all of the cryptos, but investing in them now may be a great opportunity for the future. We've already seen what's done last year, but it could just be the very beginning, because there's a lot of big moves that are still capable of happening. It's not even close to done yet. Oh yeah, so you guys all saw the Visa one on my I don't know how many people saw that, but I did post about that on my Twitter. I have some cool tweets that I'm thinking about making. I want to get creative with it. One thing I'm doing on Twitter is I'm actually doing whatever's trending. Sometimes I'll just post all of the trending words, and then I'll say something really positive about Dogecoin. So putting those things together, I think, can help Dogecoin get in the eyes of more people and be seen by more people. Because right now it's not always seen by everyone, but it can be, and I think it absolutely should be. It of course should be. Why wouldn't it be? We want it to be in front of as many people as possible. That's the way to do it. That's the way to make some big moves happen when it comes to that. KO Kid Barry, definitely I'm rooting for him more now. He's been all over Twitter helping Dogecoin. But we're seeing so many positive things happening in the cryptocurrency space. So many incredible moves. The competition, of course, very exciting with 10,000 Doge. But this is now the fastest growing channel ever for a finance channel to go from 0 to 80,000 subscribers, breaking records, making moves happen. The Twitter also went from 0 to 20,000. I'm not sure if that's a record, but that was unbelievably fast for that too. Up to 20.1 thousand now. Growing very fast on Twitter. This channel and this community, we are going to go to the moon, hopefully, because that would be, how fun would that be to go to the absolute moon? I want to see it happen, and with it, hopefully Dogecoin will come along for the ride. I'm Matt Wallace, this is Final Stand, and I will see you in the next video.